Cellebrite, the digital investigation company that could become far more important. What if one company became the essential digital investigation platform used by police, intelligence agencies, defense organizations, and cybersecurity teams around the world? That company could be Cellebrite. Cellebrite DI Limited, ticker symbol CLBT, specializes in digital investigation technology. Its software helps authorized investigators unlock devices, extract digital evidence, analyze huge amounts of information, and manage that evidence through an investigation. And in a world where more and more evidence now sits inside smartphones, cloud accounts, laptops, apps, and drones, that could become increasingly important. So what exactly does Cellebrite do? One of its best-known capabilities is helping investigators access information stored on smartphones. Modern phones can contain messages, photos, videos, GPS history, application data, documents, and potentially deleted information. Cellebrite develops technology that can help law enforcement legally access and extract that evidence from supported devices. But unlocking the phone is only the beginning. Imagine an investigation involving 20 phones, several laptops, and millions of individual pieces of data. No investigator can efficiently work through all of that manually. That is where Cellebrite's analytics technology becomes interesting. Its Pathfinder platform can help investigators connect people, locations, messages, and devices. Instead of simply showing thousands of messages, the software can help answer questions like, who was communicating with whom? Which people were at the same location? And are there connections between different suspects, devices, or events? This is where artificial intelligence could potentially make Cellebrite much more powerful. As the amount of digital evidence grows, investigators increasingly need software that can quickly identify useful information hidden inside enormous datasets. And that creates a major opportunity for Cellebrite. The company says its technology supports around 3 million legally sanctioned investigations every year, with more than 7,000 customers across law enforcement, government, defense, intelligence, and enterprise organizations. But Cellebrite appears to be trying to become much more than simply a company that unlocks phones. Its Guardian platform helps organizations securely store, share, and manage digital evidence. That means Cellebrite could potentially control more and more of the entire investigative workflow, access the device, extract the evidence, analyze the information, connect the relationships, store the evidence, and ultimately help investigators prepare that evidence for court. The more of that workflow Cellebrite controls, the harder it may become for customers to replace the platform. Another major opportunity is defense and intelligence. Modern warfare increasingly creates digital evidence. Captured smartphones, laptops, communication devices, and drones can potentially contain valuable intelligence. And Cellebrite has been expanding into this market. Drone forensics could be particularly interesting. A recovered drone can contain flight paths, GPS information, photographs, videos, and other telemetry. As drones become more common in military operations, border security, and criminal activity, analyzing this information could become increasingly valuable. Cellebrite also acquired Corellium, a company specializing in virtual versions of mobile and ARM-based devices. This could expand Cellebrite further into cybersecurity, security research, and application testing. So instead of Cellebrite remaining primarily a digital forensics company, it could gradually become a much broader digital intelligence and cybersecurity platform. The financial side of the business is also worth paying attention to. Cellebrite generated approximately $476 million in revenue during 2025, with annual recurring revenue of around $481 million. Its business is increasingly subscription-based, which can create predictable recurring revenue. The company has also demonstrated strong margins and cash generation. That's important because it gives management more money to invest in research, AI, acquisitions, and new markets. But Cellebrite is not without risk. Apple and Google continually improve the security of their devices, so Cellebrite is effectively involved in a permanent technology race. If it falls behind, some of its technology could become less valuable. There are also significant privacy, regulatory, and ethical concerns surrounding powerful digital investigation tools. Governments around the world will continue debating who should have access to this technology and how it should be used. Competition could also increase as cybersecurity and AI companies move further into digital investigations. But this is what makes Cellebrite such an interesting company to watch. Today, many investors may simply think of Cellebrite as a company that helps police unlock smartphones. But the much bigger opportunity could be this. Cellebrite becomes the operating system for digital investigations. Phones, computers, cloud evidence, drones, artificial intelligence, defense, cybersecurity, all connected through one investigative platform. If Cellebrite can successfully build that ecosystem, its technology could become increasingly important to governments and organizations around the world. And that could make Cellebrite a very different company 5 or 10 years from now. The big question for investors is simple. Is Cellebrite just a specialist digital forensics company? Or are we watching the early stages of a much larger digital intelligence platform? Let me know what you think about Cellebrite in the comments. And if you enjoy finding companies that could become much more important in the future, remember to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications for the next one.